last episode, we are getting promoted. I am ecstatic. Looking at next year's budget, 6.12 million euros. I'm excited. That's the most money I've had total, I think, combined of all the seasons I've had. So, it's been Serie B has been a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to get promoted right up from Serie C, but no, I had some difficulties last year, had some difficulties this season, but we prevailed at the end of the season. That's all that matters. I fixed my computer. The graphics should be 10 times better, 100 times better than it was previously, so let's just get into the review, huh? So as you can see, we finished the season in third place, tied on points with Trapani. They beat us by goal differential, but hey, we finished 8 points ahead of Pescara in fourth. That's the most important part for me. Last year it came down to, we tied, but goal differential, we ended up not getting promoted. Looking at some things, Raimondo Lucera was my leading goal scorer, 16 goals. He ended up being second in the league overall. Let's before we look at what the team did this year, let's look at the mailbox and see some interesting news that has come up. All right, so the first bit of news, in terms of players of the season, I didn't have anybody in the running. However, this gentleman here, Umberto Travellini, he finished second to his teammate from Frosinone. He was their leading goal scorer this season. He had 8 goals, 5 assists, pretty good rating overall, 7.11, and then in non-competitive matches, a goal and assist. So anyway, he had a really good rating. He's a youngster, 19 years old. He would be an upgrade for me. So looking at the pros and cons here, he would be my best rated attacker. He's better than anybody that I have at the moment. And he's a youngster. He's younger than Lucera. He's much younger than Sinani. And I said, you know what? I got some money to spend. The kid wasn't that much money. He's valued at 1.7 million euros. I think I paid 700 euros for him. 700,000 euros, excuse me. Took a chance and I got him. So he's my first signing of the off season. I'm ecstatic about this because Sinani, I was unsure, how he would do this season. He didn't do that great. Pirello didn't do that great as well. Lucera continued to be my main man. But my first piece of business is I picked up Umberto Travellini, and I'm ecstatic about that because now we got 2 young strikers that can probably build us through the future. And I'm hoping, it's funny because Frosinone are going up to Serie A as well. They finished first place in Serie B, but they're getting rid of their best youngster, second best player overall. I'll take it. I'll take it all day. Another player that I'm bringing from Lille, Enzo Bardelli. I got him for 650,000 euros as opposed to his value, so I got him for cheap as well. 22 years old. He's very good as well compared to the rest of the players on my team. He's just as good as Tongia. He's better than Zalewski. I said, why not give him a opportunity? In Serie A, there's no, I don't have to worry about having too many youngsters or blah blah blah. That was the issue with Serie B and certainly Serie D, but I can go for a little bit older players, more experienced players in Serie A, and I'm bringing this guy in. So I got two guys off the bat that are going to help my team tremendously. All right, so now looking at my team of the season, my team, my starting 11 of the season, I guess you would say: Sinani, Lucera up top, Tongia at the trequartista role. Then you had a midfield 3 of Zalewski, Eklu, and Wieser. And as you remember, at the end of the season, we switched our formation because we were getting a little stagnant, and then it ended up paying off for us to get promoted. So it worked overall. And then a back 4 of Crivello, Craya, Paredes, Sabettini, and Bial, who only came in January, but he became the team of the season anyway. The fans' player of the season, Roberto Crivello, finished in first place overwhelmingly, honestly. Second place is Sabatini with 27%. Goal of the season went to my new man, Clement Larnaud. Let's get his goal against Crotone on March 11th. And it was an okay goal. It was a good goal from distance here, but nice goal, free kick. Watch this. Nice curve on it. I like it. Obviously, the graphics are already better than they were previously. So, the goal of the season there. Signing of the season was Clement Larnaud. For me, 2.5. I did pay quite a bit for him, but it was worth it to me at the end. And then young player of the season, Lorenzo Sabatini, 21 years old. He ended up deputizing for me and taking over the right back position for Massimiliano Doda. He was much more consistent than Doda. That's why he made the team there. All right, so with the new season comes a new club vision, and so going into this next season, they want me to continue playing defensively solid football, which is going to be difficult in Serie A. Make the most of my set pieces, that's required. Work within the payroll budget, again required. sign players to sell for profits. So we're still a selling club. I'm going to try to change that mentality, but that's what they want me. It's favored. It's not required. My goal for the end of the season is to fight bravely against relegation. So they don't want me to get relegated. I have higher aspirations than that. Obviously, I'd love to get into Europe. Let's see how the first season goes. If I can get to mid-table, I'd be happy. Honestly, let's see. And I will reassess, obviously, as the season goes on. And my contract expires at the end of the season, which I kind of expect that. So, and after that, the remaining, they want me to stay in Serie A from here on out. So, that's the budget, that's the vision, and I accepted it. Like I said, they did give me some more money. My new budget is 6.1 million euros. So I got quite a bit of money right now. Payroll has gone up, obviously, as well with when you go up there. So I think I'm going to look at this off season. The problems I had in the past trying to get the staff is that when you're in the lower leagues, it's hard to get really good quality coaches. Now I'm in Serie A, I'm going to have the opportunity, and with a number of my backroom staff, their contracts expiring, I have real chance to look at to see how I can upgrade. I'm obviously going to start with my assistant coach, Francesco Libro. He's only got just over 2-star rating. He's good with youngsters, but his judging player ability, potential is not that great. Management, he's not that great overall. So I'm going to try to upgrade every position that I can. And that's going to be my goal, honestly. There's some scouts that I have are really good. I'm trying to keep them. Obviously, going to extend those or offer them new contracts. But for the ones that I'm not going to keep, especially the ones that are not scouts, I'm going to look to upgrade most of the positions, if not all. So that's my main goal for this off season. So now I'm going to go over to the squad, take a look how they've done this year. So the most appearances for me, Raymond Lucera, my striker, he had 38 appearances, one more appearance than Aitor Paredes, my new defender this year. Leading the way in goals, Armando Lucera, like I told you, 16 goals this season, way more than anybody else. He was our main catalyst, and this is why I need another striker. Sinani only had 5 goals. Pirello, I don't even see him on the list. Where is he? There he is. Sorry, excuse me. He's 4th, 3 goals. So, my third leading scorer was my left back. Unacceptable. Looking at assists now. Zalewski, my trequartista for most of the season, he had 6 assists. Lorenzo Sabatini, my right back, had 6 assists, and then Tonga. So I need those numbers to come up. Kind of why I got Berdelli as well. Overall ratings for the season. Zalewski is my highest rated player, surprisingly enough. Doda was also one of my highest rated players. My new man, Lerno, was 3rd at 7.01, tied with Sabatini and Crivello, and then some other guys who were up in the 6s. So we look to build on these kind of performances going in the off season, and I'm excited. I want to looking at my youth team. I'm gonna build that as well. My U20s are below average. My U18s are strong. This kid right here, Alfeo Drago. I'm gonna really look to him, maybe possibly to bring him up to the senior team. We'll work him in slowly. I don't want to overwhelm him right away, but he's good there. I got, like I said, goaltending. I'm solid at goaltending. I got Pelagotti to back up, who was my main starter for years, and then I got a youngster, Francesco Di Stefano from Milan, and I'm excited about him. Another player I'm looking for is Daniele Mancini, David Traini. I did sell because he was just being a bitch, and he wanted to be on the senior squad as a 17-year-old that's not going to have a kid, so I got rid of him, and I brought in Bardelli, in his place. So, but I got a bunch of other youngsters and U18s that are really good. My U20s, Trenta Costa, who I'm going to try to build back up. He's 21 years old. He's kind of leveled off, unfortunately. Di Maggio, he went up and then went back down, and then Moioli is slowly going up, but yeah, I need to increase that for sure. So that's it in a nutshell. I want it's gonna be a quick episode. Well, I say quick, and it's probably gonna be in like 10 minutes anyway. So that's the off season in a nutshell. Like I said, I'm excited about being Serie A. That was my main goal. It's gonna be difficult. Roma won the league last season. Milan won, I think, the Coppa Italia, and it's gonna be difficult. So let's see. I am gonna go for another player. Bring back a player that was near and dear to me, who got sold unfairly, I thought. Luigi Mendola, one of my best players for years. For the first 3 seasons, or whatever season I'm on now, but first 3 up to Serie B, he was one of my best players, and then we had to sell him for I don't know how many, 7 million euros or something crazy. I'm gonna try to get him back. Try to get him back for cheap because he went to Cittadella, who went to Serie A. They've been relegated since, and now we got promoted. So maybe I can work a deal with them to get him on the team. But overall, performance-wise, the board has been A-. They're pleased with the atmosphere in the locker room, pleased with the level of support from the squad, encouraged by my new signing. The only bit of criticism is Senani. Like I said, 5 goals on the season. That is not going to cut it for a striker. So I'm hopefully with my newest signing, it's gonna with Travellini, it's gonna be a massive upgrade there. I really need someone to help out Lucera to get some of those goals, especially when he drives up, because he did drive for a little bit of the season. So that's the review in a nutshell. How do you what'd you think of it? What'd you think of the season overall? What do you think of my new logo, huh? And like I said, new graphics are finally updated in my computer with my new PC, so it's going to look much, much crisper going forward. So I'm excited about all this. Yeah, can't wait to get stuck in here. When we get back here, I'm going to be moving along because this computer's so much faster and I can get through games even quicker than I could before. So when you catch back up, preseason's going to be over, more than likely. We're going to be in our first game. So we'll catch you in the next episode. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, like, leave comments. Let me know how I'm doing. All right? Until the next episode, we will see you then.